Oh, what? Ah!
Intense stare down.
What?
Dude, did you just bark?
What? I didn't bark. I thought that was you.
Hey, guys. All right,
Jade,
Grimbark
we see
Jade,
the
we
fin.
see the fin.
He summoned them. Happy Eggpert.
The end. Begin Homestuck.
Yes.
All of this is irrelevant. Here's what really matters. I have taken over this story, and I will now retell it according to my understanding and level of interest. Oh, hell no! Let's see how his dumb cartridge runs with just a pinch of stardust. Oh, yes. Dude,
The stardust took my cool fucking flash
Genuinely?
away?
Man. Evil Jade is sucky Jade. Hey, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Hi, we're back. We gotta search for John Jegbert Legbert. That's a John Legbert shout out, by the way. Shout out to John Legbert.
Get out, John Legbert, my goat.
We've noticed you.
We've seen you, and
Hello.
we care. Hello.
Yeah.
Anyways, fuck.
We gotta get going.
We gotta go. Lock in, dude.
Let's just go left to right.
Yeah,
That
let's
feels
go.
reasonable. Wow. The low hack.
Oh,
Wow.
the guys. Why
The
is there that one
mayo.
down there? Why is the?
Bro's just chilling.
Why is he? Is he pondering?
Don't do it! Don't jump!
Don't, please, please.
It's so weird being back here. Can't believe how long ago it feels since I lived in this place. Spent way too long wallowing in our own filth on that gnarly meteor, that's for sure. This doesn't even seem like my room anymore. It's like trespassing or something, like I'm horning in on somebody else's life. A life lived most sweetly, though, I will admit. The fucking toilet's still there. I remember when Jade put that there. That is perhaps like my favorite memory. Wish Jade wasn't crazy. It just makes me remember how much I miss not crazy Jade. Or less crazy Jade. Wait, didn't Karkat once say Terezi ripped a troll toilet out of his house? What is with girls and their universally constant tendency to rip out plumbing fixtures? Did I accidentally crack another cosmic riddle, or... I gotta text him and get confirmation on this ASAP. Actually, nah, I probably harangued the poor guy enough of my BS for the last few years. I'll just keep shuffling through memory lane, making wistful observations out loud. You know, it kind of chaps my bulge that people rip on me for talking to myself. It's like the most perfectly natural thing to do. Why are people so uptight about keeping a lid on their monologues? What a bunch of stuffy pricks. I've always found the sound of my own voice to be mysteriously soothing. Talk about an embarrassing sentence to say in earshot of an actual person. Well, maybe not the mayor. You can always tell the mayor anything. What a goat. We love the mayor. This piece of shit is still here too. Didn't we use this thing like once? What a useless piece of trash in hindsight. Sometimes I think this game was designed by an idiot. Wasn't it called like the laser beam in television or something? I'd throw it in the lava, but that would be a waste of melting. Oh yeah. Almost forgot about my ill beats from the past. I wonder if they're as ill as I remember. Okay, just pushed some buttons and verified they remain as ill as the day they were dropped. I'll have to send him to Karkat. He has always been an enthusiastic patron of my exceptional science. I mean, sure, he says it sucks, and maybe he even believes that on some pathetic sub-intellectual plane of consciousness, which gross Philistines operate on their whole lives. But whenever he gets a load of my hype, I see him there, tapping his foot ever so slightly. I see him. This poster. Love this poster. It's like an old friend. Never even knew who these guys were or what their deal was. Never gave it much thought, I guess. Doubt I'll ever find out at this point. Oh well. Some things I guess were never meant to be figured out, or benefit from any kind of elaboration, not even years later. Just the way it is sometimes. It's like I've said before, this poster is a hell of a mystery that I never even thought was a mystery. And it would be pretty cool if somebody solved it, but damn if that's ever gonna happen, so that's a shame. Ah, hell, it's my old Dead Things collection. What a stupid blast from the past. I seriously cannot remember if I was sincere with this shit. was probably trying to flex my underdeveloped irony muscles. Like the shrimpiest kid at the hipster gym. Why does my childhood room have to be such a predictable museum of embarrassments? I don't know, some of these things are kind of cool, actually. Like, from a standpoint of objective reevaluation afforded by the sobering maturity that comes with being literally 100% grown up now, dead things are actually pretty rad. I feel like if I was legitimately into all this, then more should have come of the interest. Like, there could have been, like, entire conversations about it that never even took place. Hey, Rose, you'll never guess what I'm excited about and have loads of dialogue to spill over. What's that, Dave? Ancient mollusks. Said Rose. How many bananas do you think this paw clutched back when it was alive and attached to a monkey? Dave, I really must say, this conversation blows. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I could have really developed this interest. Maybe I could have been something cool as a result. Like, what even profession is this? A dead shit ogler? No, wait, probably a paleontologist or something. I could have been a paleontologist. Instead of what I became, which was, some pajama-packing fuckface from the Renaissance fair. That would have been the dopeness. Ugh, the ironic selfies. Oh, God. Now this is some irredeemably mortifying shit here. What was I thinking? I don't know, man. I just don't know. This is what seasoned veterans call bad irony. Look at this guy. What a fucking novice. Ah, who am I kidding? I can't stay mad at that face. Okay, this one is pretty funny, actually. Why? Why can't I stop laughing? You win. You win, young Dave. These selfies are comedy gold. Hello, Jegbert.
Oh. Hey! What's so funny?
Whoa, John.
What are you looking at there? Hey, are you crying?
What? No. I mean, I was just laughing too hard at something dumb. You know how it is.
Yeah. Can I see?
No, it's nothing. Where the fuck have you been? Do you remember what happened since we got here?
Yes.
Well, are you gonna fill me in or keep floating there in the most uninformative way possible?
Oh. Dave, I have to go.
What? Why?
I can't hang around in one place for too long. Let's catch up later, okay?
John, wait.
See ya, buddy!
No, don't. John, stop turning into wind, you fickle idiot. Don't just leave right away. That is such an insanely predictable move. I said get back here, you slippery motherfucker. Hello, Dave. God damn it.
He was just here, wasn't he?
No.
How do you even know who I'm talking about?
Look, all I know is Egbert most definitely didn't just appear out of nowhere and catch me weep laughing at my selfies.
Dave, I know he was just here. I can smell him.
I keep my apartment misted with his odor at all times. Essence Dagbert.
Dagbear? What?
No, like the French pronunciation.
Ah.
Anyway, I'm just a lot more comfortable when my whole place reeks of nerd musk, so that explains that.
You can't fool me, Dave. I will track him down sooner or later. In any case, it doesn't matter. I came here to see you, not him.
You did?
Come with me.
Where?
Out here. We have some work to do.
What work?
You're going to need to upgrade your weapon.
What, you mean the Derringer?
Yes.
I thought it was like the best possible sword. Or at least the best possible broken sword.
That may very well be the case, but it will be useless against Lord English. Wouldn't you prefer a weapon that is capable of inflicting damage against him?
Not really.
Of course you would. This isn't even up for discussion. Now give me the Derringer. We have all been traveling for 3 long years. What better way to celebrate our reunion than with a little alchemy?
Lots of ways. We could have a Jade Goes Back to Normal party, starring normal Jade.
Har har! Give me the sword!
Okay, here. How do we make it so it can damage him?
It needs a special ingredient. Something which represents his only known weakness, but hasn't been properly weaponized.
And you know what that is?
I do.
How?
I get all my intelligence on such matters from the old lady. She's had centuries to hatch a plan to settle her score. Over time, she's uncovered many secrets about him.
I don't understand how this is working. Is she piping all these secrets into your brain, along with the evil?
That is not relevant.
Fair enough. I guess technically almost nothing is relevant to the dude you're barking orders to. Literal barking because of dogginess.
Woof, woof, woof.
Yes, exactly like that. Thank you for participating in the joke. Now, what is this special ingredient and where do we get it?
I already have it right here.
Oh, yeah?
In fact, I've had it for about as long as I can remember. It was right under my doggy snout all along.
Yes. The cue ball. That makes sense.
I was going to lose it if it was like pumpkins or something.
It's pumpkins. It's Squiddle.
Oh, God!
Remember this?
No.
Dave, are you lying to me?
No, I've never seen that thing before.
But I found it on your planet. It must have gotten here somehow.
I didn't take your lousy egg.
It's not an egg.
Yeah, well, these planets are crawling with brainless lizards. Maybe one of them thought it was an egg, and then brought it here because it's warm and tried to hatch it.
You really have a one-track mind when it comes to certain things.
What things? What are you talking about?
Dave Sprite was like that too. I figured it was because he was part bird, but no, here you are going on about bird things too, just like him.
Come on, don't compare me to him. Just because I think it's an eggy-looking thing, don't mean I think like a damn bird.
Mm-hmm. And just because I have these pointy ears doesn't mean I wouldn't kill for some sausages right now.
Do you actually want sausages?
Maybe?
Okay, well, sausages notwithstanding, this is bullshit. Tell me how that thing doesn't look like an egg to you. How is that not so obviously such an egg?
It's a cue ball, Dave.
I see. So if I'm following, then what you're trying to tell me is Lord English has some sort of severe egg allergy that we are hoping to exploit.
I see it's still impossible to have a serious conversation with you, whether you are a sassy bird or not. I thought regular Dave might have matured a little over 3 years, but I guess I was wrong.
Can we just make the egg sword already? Oh, it's... Oh my god!
Oh.
It's Khalidwulch! The comment came in clutch! From the million...
Oh my fucking god. Also, I believe they said it was CH like K.
Sorry, Khalidwulch. Like Loch.
Yeah, like Loch.
Khalidwulch. I'm close enough.
Nice.
Oh no, not the legendary piece of shit again.
Pardon?
It's the fucking Welsh sword again.
Are you telling me you have seen this sword before, Dave? How is that possible?
I don't know, because I have a shitty quest is how. Didn't Dave Sprite tell you anything? I found this sword in a gold cave and broke it, then Dave Sprite took it to Hephaestus, who fixed it and upgraded it to the Derringer, and sent that to me, and I broke it again.
You sure seem to break swords a lot.
I know, that has always been my thing for some reason. Now I guess it turns out my ultimate sword is really just a repaired downgrade of my previously ultimate sword mixed with a cue ball. We just cycled right back to Caled Welsh like a bunch of tools. That is the most stupid, convoluted, ass-backward way to get a sword out of a stone I can even imagine. I feel like somebody somewhere is having a good laugh over this. I sure hope, like, the Juggalo equivalent of fucking Loki or whoever the fuck is having a top-notch riddle wank at my expense. You know what really gets me is this shitty Welsh sword presumably consisted of those ingredients all along, which just makes me want to travel back in time and perform a mutually assisted suicide with myself. Me and other Daves can take turns suffocating each other with our own dumbass capes.
Dave, I admit this is a peculiar turn of events, but I think you're overreacting.
Jade, this is stupid. My quest is a stupid piece of garbage quest for lame, shitty loser fuckheads who suck balls while crapping their pants.
Oh my god, you've really spent way too much time alone with Karkat, haven't you?
I need help.
Yeah. Damn. I like that even while in evil mode, Jade still is kind of like Jade. Just evil, or...
Yeah. She was cracking a couple of jokes with Roxy there, yeah.
She gets to be a little silly. Let's go to Lofaf.
Nice. What's that?
What's this?
Yes, that.
Earth.
That's Earth? Why is it so small?
It's small because I shrunk it. Because I'm a space witch. Duh.
Okay, but why do you have it? I thought Jack destroyed your universe.
He did, but I snuck through a portal and nabbed it. Then I hopped right back through the gate before everything blew up. I was in and out like a bandit. You know, I like to think I make a pretty good witch, especially since I turned wicked and all. But maybe I would have made an even better thief. What do you think, Jane? Do you think I missed my true calling? Come to think of it, the new empire probably doesn't need any more thieves. We already got the greatest thief of all running the show. She even managed to steal both of us away from all our pals, didn't she, Jane? Isn't she a riot, guys?
Thanks, Jade. No, really, thank you so much for those clarifications. Well, obliterating any shadow of a doubt that you are firmly off your rocker. But maybe if it's not too much extra trouble, you could help me understand why you've stranded us on a bunch of different planets, only to come taunt me with a waterlogged miniaturized version of Earth.
It won't be Earth for much longer. It will be home to the new empire. I will deliver it to the universe we create, or should I say the one you create. If you are obedient and complete the tasks you are assigned, you may have a place in the empire among the subservient classes.
Did you feel that too, Kanaya? A chill just ran down my torso pillar due to all the pure evil that brainwashed Jade is saying. I'm fucking petrified. Somebody help me change my smelly pants. Listen, Jade, and other random evil girl you listen to. Care about your stupid little globe or your ominous allusions to new empires or what sort of pariahs we can expect to be in your bogus dream dystopia. There is only one course of action from you which I will tolerate, and that is feeding me a steady diet of fucking answers, not cagey, smirk-tortured infomercials delivered between shitty villain chuckles. I want an uninterrupted spate of hard, unembellished data, which has only one purpose. That is to get me personally up to speed on literally everything right this blood-shitting second.
Karkat, I had almost forgotten how much I missed our repartee. Thank you for reminding me. That outburst was beautiful. If you're frustrated by the way I'm treating you, look at it this way. I'm not asking you for passwords anymore, am I?
You think I care about passwords? Compared to this, the passwords were a goddamn lawn meal. With a checkered tablecloth and everything. Fun for all involved, especially the march bugs sneaking the crumbs away. I would fucking kill to have to give you passwords again, especially if it meant unlocking regular Jade from her corrupted empire-serving bark fiend state. Is there a password like that, Jade? Can I start guessing at it? Let's see. Since you appear to be some sort of wild, carnivorous furry now, it probably has something to do with meat, doesn't it? Sausages? It's sausages, isn't it? Am I close? Something in the sausage department? Snout sausages, grubwurst, hoof loaf, ham steak.
Sorry, Karkat. There is no password. Not this time. If you continue to list meat products, then I'm afraid the only thing you will unlock is my fearsome doggy hunger. And believe me, you don't want to see me when I'm doggy hungry.
Rolling my damn Eyes.
But if you insist on hounding me for some sort of explanation, it's all pretty simple. We all recently arrived in this brand new session. Jane's session, actually. This is Jane, by the way. Say hi, Jane. Jane is actually my biological mother, believe it or not.
This story sucks so far.
Shush! But her session was taken over by the woman who you might call our mutual great-grandmother. She's an alien. A very powerful troll queen, actually.
Yeah, the Empress is here. I think we had already managed to deduce that.
Carcat, you are the one who demanded an uninterrupted spate of hard, unembellished data. I'll thank you to not yell at me for doing exactly what you requested.
Kanaya, do you see what I had to deal with?
You do realize I spoke to Jade plenty of times myself?
You did? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot about that.
Her imperious condescension is in control now. She intends to carry out the remaining objectives to complete the session. Those tasks will be distributed among several recently recruited agents, of course. That's you. This should come as a relief to you, since it means you and she are not in opposition at all. In fact, you share all the same goals. The only difference is that when the time comes, she will be the one claiming the ultimate reward. The spoils will be hers, not ours. Get it?
I think so. She wants us all to get a nice head start on our decadent new life of slavery promised for us on your scale model of Alterni Earth. That sounds super. Doesn't that sound super, Kanaya?
No.
I think I speak for Kanaya when I say it sounds really fucking super. How do we get started? I am just befouling my already pungent drawers over the opportunity to get down to business and start doing slavery.
Excellent. What you will need to do is ready the young frog for its journey to Skya. I will prepare Skya to receive it by deploying the battlefield from our old session. This will bring fertility to the void session and allow the frog to mature when he completes his journey.
So you want us to make another frog?
No! I already made one, actually. Don't you remember?
Oh.
Really, your job is so easy. There's no more frog breeding involved at all. When the time is right, you just have to release the one that's already here.
Where is it?
It fell into the forge. In the years since, it has sunk all the way down to the planet's core. But as it happens, that is exactly where it should be. My denizen is now guarding it. As I'm sure Kanaya already knows, it will not be released unless you travel there and formally request that she do so.
Oh yeah? If it's that simple, why don't you do it? You can use your dog teleportation or whatever.
I already did. Echidna will not speak with me.
Oh, why not? Could it be due to the fact that you're a crappy evil version of yourself and the mighty Echidna just possibly has too much self-respect to bother dignifying the farce you've become?
It is not important why, and it changes nothing. She said she would only speak with another hero of space. That would be Kanaya. She also cryptically requested the presence of the knight who once helped her with breeding duties. Carcat, I gather that would be you.
Me? Why would she ask to see me? Another space player I can understand, but what the fuck do I have to do with this?
I don't know, Carcat, that is your problem, not mine. Maybe you should try feeling grateful she asked for you?
Grateful?
You're getting the chance to set right what went so horribly wrong. To atone for your first hasty attempt at frog breeding, which resulted in a terminal universe. If I were you, I would feel pretty relieved to get a second chance, but that's just me.
Wow. Whoa! Kanaya, it's official! Jade has turned into some sort of gross nightmare bitch! As the beleaguered and long-suffering leader, albeit still leader of our party, I motion that we don't do anything she says, or anything to help the Empress even if it overlaps with our own interests, and stop listening to Where Harley until she snaps out of her brutal idiot coma!
I second your motion.
The motion passes with an overwhelming majority of votes among people in the immediate vicinity who aren't horrible!
I would be careful about the slurs you bandy about, particularly those targeting my canine qualities, which I am sensitive about and therefore find to be really, really mean. You should be aware that I have already threatened to kill some people today, so watch your step, mister.
Bro thinks she's Cankry Fantas.
Hell nah.
Hell nah.
He's taking
Ah,
over
hell
your
nah.
ass like the symbiote.
Sorry, Jay, but you sound about as threatening as some mild flatulence I once had.
It's true, though. I am very threatening. And this girl right here, she's even worse. She hasn't even said a word. That is terrifying. Geez, even I'm nervous. And Kanaya, don't think you are safe from our threats just because you happen to be a vampire. We have ways of handling the undead. Jane here? She has the power to bring people back to life. Although it is my understanding that this ability is limited to a one-time only use per individual.
Take note of that. That's important. This will be
Okay.
on the term test.
That's a surprise tool we can use for later.
Life player abilities to revive are limited once per person. This is important
Duly
to
noted.
think about.
Got it.
So,
You do know what sort of effect her resurrection spell will have on undead targets.
no?
You don't? I thought it was common knowledge when you cast healing magic on a zombie or Dracula, they die.
How do you figure?
I don't know. Isn't that how it works in stories and games and such? Seems pretty logical to me.
I think you are presuming to know a lot about my nature, which is not actually true. It sounds as though you're suggesting that I have qualities similar to certain types of shadow droppers, which is not quite the case, but even if it was, there are a lot of myths about shadow dropper physiology that are commonly perpetuated by popular...
Ah! I can see a demonstration will be in order. Jane, if you would be so kind.
Oh! Submit.
No! No! Oh, no! No!
He's in the panel.
Yeah.
Dead! It's fine, he's gonna come back. We know he's gonna come back.
No!
Gotcha!
Tackle pounce! Hummingbirds everywhere!
John, stop that.
Whoa.
Up,
Pew!
whoop, peep!
Shut pull.
Whew. Yeah, man, here I go again. Well, see ya!
No, wait! Egbert! Oh, I am so mad.
Baby, I'm praying on you!
Shoot down and chew up. Okay.
Beautiful.
Well,
That was
let's
fantastic.
check out this one.
Oh,
It's all covered in the goop.
hello, Lolar. You've been slunched. Ugh. Why does Lolar have to be so bright? Yeah. Why do my eyes have to work so well? I take it you are still detoxing from your overdose of appalling harlequin nectar. Please. No talking. Between the phago shock and sensory overload, I cannot even deal. Do you need to turn with the pillow? Shh. I thought I got used to seeing again. At least the meteor was always so dark. Here, though, your planet looks like screaming. And your words sound like throbbing. You should try not to consume so much sugar. It's really bad for you. Lalonde, please do not go there. Does it look like I want advice from a glutton for mysterious human soporifics? Good point. We seriously have to curtail our dependence on these respective liquids. The situation has become embarrassing for everyone. I know. Maybe you and I should form some sort of support group? Isn't that what people do? What? I'm doing my best to dredge the memory of my dead civilization for salient protocol. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Once, when humanity was still a thing. Those like us with similar problems would band together, smoke cigarettes, and psychologically dismantle each other, but like in a positive way. That sounds horrible. It surely will be. Do you have any cigarettes? I suppose we could use some sticks of your chalk in a pinch. Those turtles probably won't know the difference. Can you maybe not be making so many jokes? It's making it hard to concentrate on my suffering here. Well, we have to do something. I'm supposed to be guiding our team to a fortuitous outcome with my fancy light powers. How am I supposed to lead and inspire from under a velvet pillow? Also, my girlfriend thinks I'm an idiot, so there's that. Maybe they don't actually need us. Sure they do. I foresaw that they would. Magically, not unlike a magical wizard dress. I think. At least I'm pretty sure I did at one point before getting repeatedly plastered. Okay, maybe they need you, seeing as you actually have useful powers. Doubt anyone needs me, though. Don't you remember what I said when we first met? I said your abilities would probably come in handy, didn't I? Probably? Yeah, maybe. I don't even know how to use those powers fully. And whenever I try, I just do something I regret. I don't know if I can bring myself to use them again. You just need to dig deep down and believe in yourself. Why don't you give that a shot? Yeah. I'm sure when the time comes, accessing your full potential will involve tapping into just the right platitude. I don't know. I'm too hungover to give good searing advice. You see, this is the problem. Hence the need for a not entirely ironic support group. Let's do it. I declare Rainbow Rumpus Rehab Town is now in session. What the fuck is a gavel when you need one? No, that sounds so totally ironic. The last thing I need is another human using irony at me in an attempt to help. Stop trying to be pals with me all of a sudden. It's weirding me out. We never talked about our vaguely similar problems before. Now you want to be seer buddies with me because your friend stranded us on your hideous planet? Hey, my planet's nice. Well, in the shade, at least. What shade? The worst thing isn't even how bright it is, or how the wicked elixir's wreaking havoc on my pan. I'm remembering that I used to think your land smelled so delicious. But now it looks so nasty to me. And I can't see it as I used to see it, even if I try. My senses are all confused now. How could the same candy-colored place seem so attractive when I'm blind and so gross when I'm healed? And what is with these disgusting blocks of gibberish floating around everywhere? I don't remember this stuff being here. Was it always like that and I just couldn't smell it? No, the artifacts are new. I honestly have no idea what to make of them. What? I set on it. I have no... What? Stop! You sound as shitty as everything looks. Damn it, why is it so bright? Where the hell did I put my glasses? Who would have thought I'd ever need them for any purpose other than looking rad? Stole them.
Gone! Stole them!
Glare. Oh. Yeah. Whoa!
Oh, it's bad.
Well, I think we found John Egbert.
Whoosh! Whoo!
The windy thing.
The windy thing!
There, Rose. Wow, nice glasses. Thanks, John. I expect they will become the central accessory to my new signature look. One that perfectly captures my personality and sense of style. Ostensibly forever. Okay. That was a nice entrance. You swept all those bothersome artifacts out of here too, it would seem. Yeah. That crap's all over this session. I'm trying to blow it away wherever I see it, but it's just so much. I couldn't even begin to speculate as to the nature of the disturbing phenomena. Could you? Nah. I just know it's super gross. These are god-tier abilities you're using, I presume. Yes! I learned how to turn into wind and swoosh around about a year ago. I was fighting Jack and found myself in a tight spot. It was just me and him, facing each other, man to man. But he got the drop on me and put me in one of the most dastardly chokeholds. His deadly blade was poised for a lethal stab through my heart. I thought I was for sure a goner, when suddenly I poofed away from his tentacly grasp like Houdini's slippery ghost. Later, I rematerialized to seize the tactical advantage. Oh yeah! And then I saw you. Ahem. Oh, hey Jurassic, nice to see you again. Again? We never met, bro. Yes, we did. Briefly on the Stonehenge planet. You all appeared out of nowhere and we hung out for a little while. You threatened to cut my throat for some reason and then laughed, which was weird. But then you said it was a joke. I didn't really get the joke, but I just kind of, let it go. A whole bunch of things happened, but nobody remembers except me. What? It's a good one. The throat cutting joke past me said. It's so good. Did I also say something about smelling you die? Yeah. Yes. Oh, I've been saving that one for a while. Get to know past me came through as usual. I trust my comedic timing was excellent. Man, you're such a weirdo. You're almost as crazy as... Who? Let's not go there now. Go where? Nowhere! Suffice to say, I think you and a few other trolls are total nutjobs, no offense. I still can't believe you and Dave... let's actually not go there either. John, why do you think you're the only one who can remember the missing events? I don't know. But I think it might have something to do with this new power I have. What power? It's not a god tier power. It's something else. Something I got when I stuck my hand in a magic thing. A magic thing? That's a long story. One involving pirates. Pirates? I said it's a long story! Anyway, when I put my hand in the thing, I became all... blurry? Blurry. Yes. And I kept randomly getting blurry and disappearing. And now I think I'm sort of unstuck in existence. Like, I'm not fully a part of reality anymore, or bound by the rules governing it. Man, I'm doing a terrible job explaining this. Okay, the bottom line is now I just randomly disappear sometimes, and I reappear somewhere else in time and space. But it's not really like normal time travel. At least I don't think so. With regular time travel, the rules are pretty strict. Either Paradox Space already accounted for your time traveling, and you were always supposed to do it all along, or you messed up and changed something you weren't supposed to. In which case, you just made a bad timeline and everyone dies or something, right? Sure. But this isn't like that. I'm not sure how I know, but it feels like these jumps are totally outside all those rules. When I jump somewhere, like in the past, I think I can actually change stuff that isn't supposed to be changed. Which makes me kind of nervous. Can you demonstrate this ability? Not really. I mean, not intentionally. I can't seem to control the jumps. Maybe that's for the best, though. If I could control it and tried to use it to my advantage, I'd probably just make a huge mess of things. Yes, you would. Even so, it will be worth noting if you're able to refine the ability. Could you please keep me informed of any developments? Yeah. And while you're at it, maybe you could tell us exactly what happened just after we arrived? Okay, we were all pretty confused at first. You all just appeared out of nowhere and started babbling about Evil Jade. You asked me what was happening, or what happened, but I didn't know anything because I just got there myself and was all alone. Then it was cool. We all just walked around the land of hills and Stonehenges, or whatever it's called, and caught up a bit on the last 3 years. We were trying to figure out what to do and decided it would be a good idea to try and meet up with all the new kids. But we had no idea where they were. And I still don't. Except I have since determined that my teen Nana is evil too. But she's more like an evil robot than a scary wolf girl. I digress. So we were planning to make some scouting expeditions to the new planets to look for them, and everything was fine. That is, until Evil Jade showed up again. She made you all disappear again, and then came after me. But I used my windy powers to evade her, which really pissed her off. So she beat the crap out of me. But then I randomly zapped away and have been on the run from her ever since. I am swishing the breeze around like crazy to throw her off my trail, but she keeps finding me. She's so crafty. That's good. We need you out there if we're going to stand a chance of accomplishing anything. I agree with our prior conclusions. Finding the other players is imperative. Given the current state of the session, I would not be surprised if they're all prisoners as well. Do you think you can find them? Yeah, I can try. What should I do when I find them? That's a good question. First, I guess just tell them we're here. All right. I don't know. We'll figure something out. If I see your mom, is there anything you want me to tell her? My mom? Yes. I mean, your kid mom, obviously. I know. Wow. Tell her I'm sorry for being such a shitty daughter? Wait, no. That wouldn't make any sense to her. This girl has no clue what a shitty daughter I was.
Oh, hello there.
Teresi in the background. Huh? I don't know. I don't know. Just tell her whatever you think I should say. Rose, these are some really piss-poor heartfelt messages. I'm not exactly in top form here, John. And in any case, no one's ever accused me of being an awesome candidate for the Hallmark writing staff. Just promise you'll find her, okay? Okay, I'll find her. I promise. Thanks. Whoa. Looks like the jig is up.
Whoop.
And he's gone again. John, wait! Come back! I thought of something to tell her. Damn it. Ugh. Ow. Where did my velvet pillow go?
Honk.
No.
No.
The fucker.
No. All right,
God
let's continue.
damn it. Oh.
Sprite log. Okay.
Oh, no, it's me again. Hey, weirdo. Yes, Mr. Dude. Be advised I'm only contacting you as a last resort. I stand so advised. Or float, I should say, on my ripped as fudge little ghost's tail. Yo, pardon me, but did you know that when I flex my tail, it makes this big veiny bulge, kind of like a bicep? Ugh. I'm doing it now, in fact. Does it bother you? Maybe you should order me to stop. In fact, I command you to order me to stop. I order you to stop. Wow. Bossy much? What can I do for you, Dirk? I've tried to get in touch with the others to no avail. No answer from Jake or Roxy. And Jane responded only with cease reproduction in red letters, whatever that means. Then she blocked me. I'm afraid she might have snapped. Yes, isn't it great? I mean, aside from the fact that she is insane and evil. Huh? She's one of the few organic beings who will ever realize perfection. Miss Crocker is now a vessel for a cunning, malicious artificial intelligence whose neural netronics and ontology buffers and stuff like that have somehow managed to far surpass even my own. Clearly she has procured maximum advantage from her apprenticeship under me. Although I must admit, not even I, in all my hypercognitive percipience, was quite aware that said tutelage was even taking place. One must inviolably deduce, via tons of math, that this is because I am just that clop darn strong at mentoring, even on an involuntary basis. I am so proud of her. Okay, all that bullshit aside, what's this about her becoming evil? The thing about Jane becoming evil is, in the process of achieving perfection, it seems there is a ludicrously high probability that she has become evil. Does that answer your question? No. How is becoming evil achieving perfection? Admittedly, it is a blemish, but only a very small one. Her imperfect meat mind has been fully fiddling hijacked by a supercomputer, and that is the operative transmutation here. To such exceptional beings of class and breeding as she and I, considerations of morality and alignment are trifling details. Why? Why what? Why do I keep going along with these ironic AI conversations? They've gotten worse now that you're half creepy troll. Sir Bra, listen. Here is a comparison that your dreary finite wad of grey matter might be able to process. Like, say you've got a banging bod. You are a paragon of physical excellence. You could then either be oiled up or not.
What is this? What are we doing? Stop!
Sorry, I just need to stare at the screen for a second.
Yeah.
Just 1,000-yard stare. Just, ugh. Let's try this line again. You could then either be oiled up or not. See what I mean, good dude? No. You could flex your brawn while wearing either a... What? Dude!
Just get through it, and we can stop being here.
While wearing either a sweaty pair of briefs or a snug human banana hammock. Such minutia does not change the fact that you're a tip-top beefcake, maxed out buffways. I hate everything you have to say about all topics, especially muscles. The stuff I have cited, which are commonly associated with our Earth bodybuilders, are but picayune technicalities, such as just as considerations of good and evil are to aristocratic, sexy cyber gods such as myself and our imperial heiress, of whom neither you nor I are particularly worthy. Are you following any of this, Vitamin D? Can you just tell me what's going on over there? Nothing much. Just enjoying the good life. One which quite luxuriously involves both having a corporeal body and being dead. I have been delighting myself with some truly kick-bottom internal monologues. Did you know that even though technically I knew this already, I find myself astounded to meditate upon the fact that human beings are capable of lactation? Isn't that fucking incredible, Dirk? I mean, when one really thinks about it, to have such
Just listen, the faster you get through it, the faster we're through it. That's all I'm saying. I know it's psychic damage. I do not like him.
Dude, if I ever become famous, someone's going to dig this up. Someone is going to dig this up. I'm scared for my career, man.
Yeah, this was a bad way to start your voice acting career. This retroactively, I'm realizing this was a really rough one to pick for first, but
I gotta figure out a different thing to get famous for, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do I have such fuck?
No one's watching this, right?
To have such convenient access to fresh milk, the mere thought of it, I must say, puts a little giddy up in my phantom legs. And yet, I must admit the notion of lactating... I want to claw out my eyes!
It's lactic. Yeah.
Lactic discharge jetting from one's swollen pectoral masses. It strikes me as positively indecorous. My horse guy robo-sweat is running cold just pondering the depravity of it. Oh,
Dirk is
me.
Dirk is the insert for the audience in this dialogue.
Yet, why is this so long?
I don't know. We're
Yet
almost
fascinatingly, this ability only manifests itself in human females, as opposed to how one would reasonably expect dairy to originate, which is from the corpulent udder of a sublimely chiseled male muscle beast. Or failing that, certain species found within the butler genus. As a former simulation of a human who has recently been given reason to have hella opinions on milk production, I think the way females have cornered this boon is the height of biological injustice. Have you ever dwelt upon this cruelty, Dude Esquire? Your silence speaks volumes to your interest, so I'll keep talking about this a lot. I will have to confess that my Alternian half boggles at the anatomical incongruities between our races with respect to dairy secretion. Really, he had no idea that's what those were for. Female trolls, of course, have them as well, but they are certainly not meant for supplying the young with nourishment. Actually, and this trivia will surely wet your whistle for additional such facts, those voluptuous anatomical features have a number of significant purposes, biologically speaking. I will now explicate for you these purposes in assiduous detail. I don't want to hear any of this. But why, Lord Bro? I was just about to pony up the boob facts. There is a 100% probability that you would have been thrilled to hear my what
I've
fucking
never
word is
heard
that?
Word.
Exegesis?
Probably.
My exegesis on troll knockers. It might have been an interesting subject to talk about another time with a different person, but that's not now, and it sure isn't with you. Dude, that is ice cold. I would be hurt if I were not a flawless machine fused with haughty nobility. If you don't wish to hear my epic monodialogue on alien bazongas, I'm not sure what else I can do to entertain you. You are seriously hoof-cuffing my material here. Pretty demanding if you ask me. But as your mystical guide, I suppose it is my duty to manufacture small talk if that's what you really want. What about fine art? We could talk about that. Dirk, did you know the sweaty troll guy who I used to be, and still kind of am, used to adore fine art? It was just like you and me in that sense. It seems I have a lot in common with myself. If you can ever manage to get over yourself, I would highly recommend being me. Or at least something like me. Maybe somewhere there is a dead troll out there just waiting for you to merge with him. I wasn't asking you to make small talk. Or to hear about all the ways you managed to shit around wasting time. Believe it or not, I was hoping you would describe the tactical situation there. Sounds boring. Are you sure you don't want to talk about paintings of big naked horse monsters and such? Yes, you got me. I would love to have long talks about horse nudes and xenobreasts with you. Unfortunately, I'm wearing pantaloons and flying through the middle of goddamn nowhere. Pantaloons, you say? Panta-fucking-loons. Sir, are you implying that you are not dressed appropriately for a discussion of high culture? Because it seems to me that you could not be dressed more appropriately if you tried. I respectfully disagree. Where are you? I don't know. Way out in space. I'm flying back there now. How long do you suppose it will take you to get back? I'm not sure. A pretty good while. Never mind. I have triangulated your location and velocity using long-range sensor technology. And probably also some sprite magic. You did? Hey, Dirk. Remember how whenever I dubiously claimed to have triangulated something, it was always this great play on words? Not really, because I was just a pair of triangles. But not anymore. I know, because I have this rockin' new torso. Cool! How long do your calculations say it'll take me to get back? Exactly a little more than 3 hours. Damn it! Additional sweeps from my strong lasers are telling me there are a few other people on the periphery of the session closing in at a similar rate. Oh. Just some dudes. What are you doing all the way out there and wearing pantaloons, by the way? Let's not talk about the pantaloons anymore. Roxy and I became god tiers, but I don't remember exactly how. Then I saw the Batter Witch, so I charged her with my sword so as to ruin her shit. That's when some crazy wolf girl appeared and punched me in the face. Then I think she teleported me out here. That was Evil Jade. Evil Jade. Yes. You mean Jake's grandmother? Yes. She's evil too. Yes. Is there anyone there not evil? Yes. Yes, what? Yes, anyone here is not evil. That is to say, there exist people here who are not evil. Such as Dave. Dave is not evil to my knowledge. Dave? Didn't I mention, Master Dog? Our mutual bro is here. That is, right here, with me. We are kind of in the process of chilling together at the moment. No, you didn't mention that, actually. That would have been a pretty fucking important thing to mention up front, don't you think? As opposed to stringing me along with all this atrocious lactation bullshit. Yes, I guess I did kind of bury the lead there. Maybe I just wanted to talk. We never talk, Dirk. You are without a doubt the shittiest mystical guide anyone has ever had. I am not sure about that. Dave says he had a pretty similarly shitty guide once. Do you remember our puppet, Dirk? Cal? Yes. What kind of stupid question is that? How can I forget the Seaman? He was a true friend, which is more than I can say for some people. A good friend in the plush, yes, but as a sprite, he was apparently insufferable. You see, you don't realize how lucky you are to have a guide like me. Cal was his sprite? Yes, for a while. Then Dave went back in time and became one himself. Now he is part bird. Did I mention he's part bird? No. Again, that's the exact kind of information that should be appearing higher up in our conversations. Of course, this means that he is not the real Dave. Dave's sprite served as real Dave's sprite. But he is only the unreal version of Dave insofar as I am the unreal version of you. By which I mean a much improved version. I must say, while the troll part of me doesn't give a silly figging shoot about any of this, the part of me that splintered from you has found the brotherly reunion to be everything which you and I dared not imagine, and more. Bird Dave and I are getting along famously and strengthening our familial bonds like a sweet pair of motherfuckers. I feel our kinship goes beyond genetics, though. We are misfits, estranged, he from Dave's Alpha timeline, I from Dirk's Alpha soul. A two-man menagerie of sideshow frick-ups together at last, flexing and flapping fraternally and eternally. I don't get it. Are you trying to rub this in my face or something? Nay, Braj. As your buff mystical guide / personal trainer, I am suggesting that if you were willing to contact me as a matter of last resort, you might want to at least consider reaching out to him as well. It sounds like you've already cornered the market on this reunion shit. Wouldn't I just be a third wheel? I didn't mean Bird Dave. I meant real Dave. Oh. He's there too? Not with us. He is here, though, somewhere. You should message him. It's not like you don't have a few hours to kill. What else are you going to do out there? Pick at your pantaloon wedgies? I don't know. Messaging him out of nowhere it sounds like it could be awkward. Yes, I can't imagine it won't be. At least at first. This isn't how I thought it would go. What would I even talk about? I advise you to talk about your interests. Like dairy, livestock, fine art, and muscles. Those are your interests. Good point. I advise you to talk about my interests. What's happening? What? Do you... What? I can't understand you. Are you just cursing nonstop? Ish. Hello? Oh, ooh, ooh. Then.
Wow!
Whoa!
Those cool new cartridge features have exploded onto your desktop computer once again. Now we're talking. This is some serious Web 2.0 shit right here. Maybe even Web 3.0, dare you say? No, let's not get carried away. It isn't that cool. But wait, look! Another 3 options to pick from. The carousel of choice spins round and round while the dervish of free will starts whirling his ass off. It's making you dizzy with empowerment and nausea. Wait a minute. Phooey, you scream at the top of your lungs. More of this annoying stardust is clogging up the UI, rendering all choices useless except for one. So much for Web 2.0, you gripe like a douche. Might as well be reading interactive media in the Stone Age, you add, making sure everyone nearby can hear you. Maybe later it'll clear up. Until then, you click the only working option and trudge listlessly through the one-dimensional narrative, just like the early settlers used to before they had toilets or cures for stuff. Might as well. Hoorah.
Her imperious condescension has duly noted your ridiculous tantrum. Now take your Welsh sword.
Why?
Since you have obviously been identified as the one who will deal English his fatal blow, we will need to make sure you are battle ready. And you do not seem very battle ready to me, Dave. Show me what you can do.
Wait, since when could you use a sword? Also, what's up with that dumb sword?
I will not hear another word of such appalling slander about this fine weapon. It's colorful, and it's silly, and it's a sword. End of story. As for why I can wield it, I surpassed the need for a strife specialist quite some time ago.
How?
Haven't you climbed any more god tiers over the last few years? What were you even doing on that meteor?
Oh, yeah, no, I climbed a few, yeah.
What badges do you have on your kitty camper handy sash?
Which ones do you have?
I asked you first.
Show me your badges and you can see mine. I want to scope out this Universal Specibus badge. That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Dave, we both know neither the kitty camper handy sash nor the badges sewn onto it are real objects.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty easy to forget sometimes, though.
Yeah.
I think we're getting sidetracked by the kitty camper shit. Are you really suggesting that we do an actual sword fight right now? Like, for training purposes?
Why not? Our Empress can hardly have a knight with such rusty combat skills in her service.
Will you cut it out with the evil Jade baloney? I'm not gonna fight you. My rooftop dueling days are over.
On guard!
Even if we just went balls out jackass bananas with our swords here, I mean, realistically, how much appreciable advancement in my battle skills would even result from that? Are you actually thinking this through, or just going through the vaguely nefarious motions that come with the territory of being evil dog Jade?
I'm gonna go through the vaguely nefarious motions of kicking your ass in a minute if you don't put up your dukes.
Yeah, you probably will. You'll probably annihilate me worse than my bro used to. Don't you have all of your dog's insane powers and, like, god tier space powers on top of all that? How exactly am I supposed to compete with that?
By using your time trickery. Come on, Dave, do your tiny thing. Get creative. Make lots of copies of yourself or something. Outsmart me.
No.
Yes!
Okay, here I go. Wait. Nah.
Dave, just try a little time travel to get this fight started. See, look, one of your time devils is surely predestined to come from a few minutes in the future and appear behind me for a surprise attack right about now. No, wait. Right now. Dave, why is your future self being such a wet blanket?
I told you. I'm not time traveling. I think I'm giving it up for good, actually. So nonplussed. So completely nonplussed. I'm serious. The thing is, being a time guy, like actually mastering time travel, I'm pretty sure what that involves is learning to never use it. See, it's like karate. Well, it's more like what they say about karate, that you learn it so you don't use it. But I mean, we all know the truth about karate is if you know karate, then obviously in reality you use it all the time. Like doing lethal fucking crane kicks and sweet karate chops while walking down the street just because you can. It's a goddamn no-brainer. That's what you do with karate. But see, with time travel, all this stuff about learning it so you don't have to use it is true. There's no good that can come of it. You can crunch the logic on the loops all you want, but all you're doing is painting yourself into a corner. Creating inevitabilities you have to rehearse and enact or face death for yourself or everyone you know, and sometimes facing death is the very inevitability you have to rehearse. And then you wait and wait, knowing it's coming and knowing it has to happen. How do you think it made me feel when we were gathering up all those frogs and I knew the whole time in a little while you would have to watch me get shot? That I couldn't say anything or it would mess it all up? Because I thought it would be cool to be Marty McFucking-Fly. But instead of shredding Johnny B. Good on my guitar to get my parents to bang, my crowning performance was doing a funny dance while getting pumped full of lead. Then I had to leave everyone behind and get into the DeLorean and return to the 1980s. But the DeLorean was actually a big purple moon, and the 1980s was me accidentally reaching God tier and living on a shitty meteor for a while. And I guess Rose was Doc Brown. Doc Brown accidentally reached God tier too. Okay, I guess this is where the analogy falls apart, but you get what I mean.
Sorry, Dave, you lost me there after the part where I shot you.
Damn, okay, let me start over.
Oh my god, no! The fact is, you're going to have to rely on those powers if you want to stand any chance against a Lord of Time. It is safe to expect he can only be challenged by someone with similar command over the aspect.
Why is that safe to expect? Where are all these presumptions coming from? If you can use swords, why don't you take the Welsh cue ball sword and fight him yourself? I bet you could fuck him up. You're probably even more extra strong now that you've succumbed to the bark side. Did you ever think about that?
Dave, I am perfectly aware of the awesome powers granted to me by the bark side. It does not matter. I can't be the one to wield your sword against English. It has to be you. It is the will of the Empress, and that's final.
The Empress can suck it. I have no intention of fighting him. And this isn't even me pulling more lame, self-aware, reluctant hero junk. I am just straight up not going to do it. See, that's not reluctance, it's just petulant refusal on my part. Reluctant hero shit is when the guy's like, "Aw, shucks, I don't know if I wanna," but deep down we all know he really does, but I really don't. Why should I? I don't give a damn about Lord English or his nebulous atrocities out in nowhere space. What kind of villain is someone you never met who hardly did anything evil to you or your friends directly? Or even to anyone in your universe, for that matter, other than through some vague, insidious influence? Who even is this guy, and why should I hate him? Am I really supposed to be pissed off at a green muscle monster I never met? Because I ain't pissed off at no muscle monster. Hell, wasn't he in some ass-backwards way responsible for us existing in the first place? Or all of humanity, for that matter? Maybe I should thank him before chopping him up via Welsh Scalibur. Yep.
Geez, you sure have some issues. Honestly, it has become very tiresome listening to this sort of thing. I thought Dave Sprite had problems. His issues I could kind of understand. I thought you might be different, being the Alpha Dave and all, but no, you might be even more messed up inside than he was.
What? Why are you dragging that guy into this? What happened with you and him anyway?
None of your business.
It kind of is. He's bird me. That clearly means I have a right to know.
That doesn't make any sense.
You said he had issues? What issues?
Forget I mentioned it.
Was he talking shit about me the whole time or something? I know he resents me for being the real Dave.
Don't say that. You aren't the real Dave. Well, you are, but phrasing it like that is so mean. He's just as real as you, and when you imply he isn't, you sound like a jerk.
Man, I knew it. I knew he was poisoning your view of me all those years. And I wasn't there to say anything or defend against his slander, so now of course you think I'm a neurotic douche.
The only reason I think you're a neurotic douche is because you're acting like one now.
Yeah, but I only started acting like a neurotic douche like halfway through this conversation. You clearly had an axe to grind with me from the start, and I want to know why. What did I ever do to deserve this shit from you?
You broke my heart.
What? I did? When?
Okay, not you, Dave Sprite did, but you're basically the same guy.
Whoa, no way. That's such an unfair characterization. We are completely different dudes.
You just said you had a right to know what happened between us because, and I quote, he's bird me.
No, I know. I was playing the he's bird me card because it was convenient to whatever it was I was saying at the time. I forget the point I was trying to make when I said that. But that's not the point I'm making now. He and me are just crazy different, yo. He's got fucking wings. And he also presumably takes a dump and lays eggs out of the same ghostly hole. Ew, man, why'd I have to go there? Okay, if he broke up with you or whatever, that was because of his dumb bird issues and not my issues. There's no way I would have done that to you. My issues are totally different and probably way more serious. I don't see anyone ordering him to master time travel or trying to pawn brittle Welsh swords off on him, do you? Nobody's telling him he's got to murder the Incredible Hulk. Did you tell him he's got to murder the Incredible Hulk, Jade? No, I think not.
Dave, I did my best to put all this behind me a long time ago. I did not come here to dredge up any of this drama with you. Besides, such behavior is unbecoming of her condescension's loyal subordinates. You can be stubborn all you want, but I will force you to comply with her wishes one way or another. It will be quite easy, actually. All I have to do is target the people you care about most.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't you dare touch the mayor.
He is a very cute mayor. It therefore pains me to have to do this.
Get away from him.
No.
No!
No!
No! No! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my God.
Got you. I got you. I'm not letting you go. No, never again. Never again. I got you, Mayor. Never again. It's okay. Everything will be okay. I have you. You're safe and sound now. It's all gonna be all right. Look at the Mayor. He's still like, yippee.
Yay, I'm going flying.
It's okay. I won't let her hurt you, Mayor. No. Never again. Fine now. You're okay. That was close. So close. But I'm here, Mayor. I'm here for you. And I'm not letting go. I promise. Once this is all over, let's run away together. Just you and me, and we can build Cantown. A real Cantown. And we'll live there together, alone, all by ourselves, and forget this nightmare ever happened. Everything's gonna be fine, Mayor. It'll all be okay. Shoosh.
Why is being a bad guy so hard?
Oh.
Oh.
Hang on, man. I've got to take this. Wonder who this could be. Mayor, I'll be just a second with this. I promise.
And I think we're gonna end it here.
No.
Yep.
Fuck. Come on.
How unfortunate. Yikes. Yikes. What an unfortunate moment. Damn, right? I'm glad the mayor lives.
Yeah, the mayor. Listen, that's the only important part of this episode.
That's the only important thing, is that the mayor was in brief danger and lived.
Yeah, if I'm editing the next episode, I'm going to make sure that the recap is just
Please
the
don't.
mayor not dying.
Please, please actually explain what happened to the. Please,
No.
please, I beg of you.
Never.
I beg of you.
This is what happens when you reasonably ask me to do some work on the series
No.
we're working on together.
No. I beg of you. All right. Well, we'll see you next week, everyone.
Yeah.
More Homestuck.
More Huck.
More Homestuck. Wow. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow.